here is activist Jasmine Smith, who is one of Carper's fierce executive committee members and co-chairs for their campaign to free incarcerated survivors of torture and wrongful convictions. Jasmine is not only an activist, advocate, leader, and organizer, she is also directly impacted by injustices she is fighting against.
All power to the people! All power to the people! I am activist Jasmine Smith, and today is the last day of the DNC. But today is not the last day for us to stop fighting and demanding from both parties an immediate stop of using our tax-paying dollars to fund and aiding and arming Israel as they continue to kill thousands of innocent people in Gaza. An immediate stop to using our tax-paying dollars to fighting wrongful convictions in torture cases. An immediate stop to using our tax-paying dollars to help cover up corruption and killings against the black communities by Chicago Police Department. My people ask, how does the war in Gaza has anything to do with us? Well, let me say it loud and clear. The same government that's funding that war is the same government that's still funding the war against us and our black communities. Till this day, Democrats' hands have my ancestors' blood on them. Democrats' hands has my brothers and my sisters who've been murdered and kidnapped by corrupt CPD. Thousands of innocent Palestine people blood on their hands. So until they stop all aid to Israel, stop all funding to cover up corruption done by CPD and elected officials, until they free all wrongfully convicted and tortured survivors, until they hold all corrupt cops and killers accountable, until they stop giving black community breadcrumbs, until the Democrats actually change and make laws and policies that actually helps and better our lower class communities. We as the people, we as the many, we must continue to fight. We must continue to unite. Black lives matter. Palestine lives matter. Oh. And these are our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. All power to the people.
America! America! All power to the people! All power to the people! All right, so we're going to get moving in a second. Now, I want to make it very clear because I got a little confused the other day. We're going to line up behind the banners on Washington. That is the street to my right. We are not lining up on Ashland. If you line up on Ashland, you'll have to wait for a little while because we got thousands of people over here, and those people are going to move before you because they listen to instructions and they got on Washington. Everybody say, I'm sorry. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Now, we have some marshals whose main purpose is to keep our communities, our youth, our elders, our undocumented siblings, people who've been criminalized by the legal system. Their job is to keep our communities safe from the police. So I want y'all to keep an eye out for them. They're gonna guide us through the march route. Now I want us to be very careful. The people with the word safety team on their backs, those are the marshals. If anyone has anything else on their back on a high visibility vest, that is not somebody that we designated as a marshal. So you don't have to listen to that person. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Now again, I want to make sure that we are all coming out here again and again as long as you need to until this genocide ends, until Palestine is free, and until oppressed people all over the world are free. So when I say freedom,
No me into live stream? Yeah. Still live, by the way. Yeah. You can talk to the people before I get here.
Hey everyone.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Let's see. We got Kurt Boss. We got Driving Me Nancy. Macy, good to see you.
Hi everyone.
There you go. There's Daniel. Hey.
So we're waiting for the crowd, which is coming this way. We want to get a nice shot so you can see everyone here.
Yep. And there's the CPD. All right. All right, everybody. So we're out here, over here by Union Park. This is the final day of the DNC convention. Obviously, Kamala is going to be anointed as the Democrat nominee. What could possibly go wrong? So, we'll see what happens. Pretty much, DNC has been as controlled as possible. You know, they have all the security. Most of Ashland, this is Ashland Avenue, right? Most of it's under lockdown, so, you know, it's a rarity when you cross the Chicago street and not get hit. So, we're going to continue. Shout out to Mastermind, one of our moderators. Please keep the peace in here. We do appreciate it. Daniel, is there anything you want to say to...
No, they're about to do a march and we'll do a long shot, and maybe we'll keep going, maybe we'll follow them, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. So, folks, please take care of yourselves and each other. I'll be reversing back the shot, but hey, we'll be talking. All right. So yeah, this is so actually this one right here is a better spot. Follow through.
There we go.
All right.
So yeah, we've been out and about all day, been on some shows.
Yeah, we were on Due Dissidence. Shout out to, we were with Russell, but I think he moved on. He's somewhere in the crowd. Pasta should be coming here. Shout out to Pasta and Matt Weinglass. We ran into them. So we'll see what's going on further down the road. Let's see. And see, Mustafa's saying we want to see more Daniel in the future.
Well, I'm here.
There you
I've seen a
go.
bunch of you in the last week. I'll keep coming.
Yeah, I'll keep coming around here.
Okay, I'm gonna get you guys nice up and high so you get a good view. So, guys, who is doing good coverage besides Heartland's Media today that you guys are watching? Who should we talk to?
Let's see. Go green, keep. All right, thank you.
Okay, they're still setting up for the move. Okay, why don't you tell people about more what's happening?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. So, holy cow. So anyway, sorry, I got a whole bunch of smoke in my face. So, hey everyone, this is Kick the Bell, it's Heartland's Media, live and direct on the ground here for the DNC convention. It is our final day here in which all of Chicago has been locked down for the Democrats and them anointing, not selecting, not voting for Kamala. I've never once seen anything where people are excited about a candidate that was appointed. Didn't earn it. The primary process, let's face it, is a joke for the DNC. And anyone who thinks that electoral politics is the way we can get out of this is clearly lying to themselves and is very delusional. But hey, we got people who still believe in Santa Claus, Bigfoot, Tooth Fairy, and all that other jazz. But I do encourage everybody to remember that after this convention, there's still, again, September and October. And anything can happen between now and on election night. And on election night, that's when the voters get to decide, or those who participate and believe in electoral politics will decide who will be our next president. But it doesn't matter because Goldman Sachs is going to have the final say. Wall Street's going to have the final say. Big banks are going to have the final say. The lobby groups are going to have the final say. I mean, we've been talking about this now for 7 years. And it's clear to all of us that the only way we're going to get real effective change is through citizen ballot initiatives and building movements and organizations not connected to Washington, D.C. So people are asking what's going on here. I think it's the last breath of the Democrats, and dare I say it, of any hope of some kind of great coalition. The coalition that was built in 2020 is irrelevant. It no longer exists. And from what we saw yesterday, in which the uncommitted voters or the uncommitted delegates were denied the ability to speak at the DNC convention, they don't have a seat at the table. So we're seeing a lot of people here. I would make an argument that there were more people here today than on our first day covering here at Union Park. Daniel, would you agree?
Yeah.
So I think now what matters is what comes next, and that is, again, yes, we're going to be talking about this. I know there's a lot of people who are disappointed or perhaps maybe burnt out from us covering electoral politics, but elections only come once every 4 years, and this is something that we have to cover, and we've been covering it since, what, 2017 now, 7 years doing this. In comparison to what me and Daniel saw in Philadelphia, there was energy there. There was excitement there. There was the audacity of hope.
Here we go.
Here, I get
Okay, let's talk real quick.
All right, anyways.
Okay, what I'm going to do... Here, let's just hug right here. Let's get separated.
It's a communist revolution.
Of helping each other. We should be
moving. Okay, let's start walking out. You want to do some intro?
Yeah, hold on. Oh my goodness, hey, so okay, great. Hey, folks, he's going to be one of my guests. He's going to be on our show.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we're live right now.
Hi.
What office are you running for? Tell our viewing audience.
I'm running for Congress for Illinois District 13, so Central Southern Illinois.
All right, and you're running as a Green Party independent candidate, which is fantastic. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, live and direct.
Yes.
There you go. So there you go, sneak preview for what we're going to be having on TV for Harlan meeting. Please be safe, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, folks. So let's go ahead and we're going to still be around here taking some photos and some additional videos and interviews if we can. But as the protest is still continuing on, we are going to probably be giving our commentary about Kamala Harris. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning for our show. Look, I'm impressed with the turnout, but obviously the numbers could have been a lot higher, okay? I'm really impressed that there's a lot of people out here for solidarity, but the numbers leave much to be desired. And if people are very serious about breaking away from the two-party system, that means each of you, my viewing audience, we're all going to have to do in our own right to get involved. And it's just more than just independent media talking. It's about action from ourselves. Look, neoliberalism will continue to run amok and destroy our lives if we continue to be subservient to Democratic and Republican politicians. We don't owe these politicians anything. No matter who sits in the White House, there will be forever wars. The banks will be bailed out. Wall Street will be bailed out. And if we just remain subservient to it, then what's the whole point of all of this? We have to start doing something different or nothing will fundamentally change.
Okay.
Now,
So real quick, people are asking, what's a crowd estimate? I would say,
a little bit higher than 4,000.
I would say like 7,000 or 8,000.
Yeah.
It's
about
basically fill up 2 city blocks plus an intersection with people, and that's about the number of people you have here.
Now, again, to be clear here, it's a lot higher than it was on Monday. And that's what people have been saying. The numbers are going to be higher and higher every single day.
It's nowhere near what we. It's still like, even with good turnout, which is only compared to. Hey guys, only compared to the first day. Thank you. It's still like 10% of what was expected. So it's it's more people than the Democratic Party have in the convention center, but is that really saying a whole lot? It's good that there's better turnout. Again, I feel like the only people that really care about Palestinians are people that don't have the power to change the solution, and there are not enough people to actually change the outcome of what's happening. And it's very sad, but no one in power cares about Palestinians.
Right.
The Middle East doesn't care about them. They're just used for attacking people. Israel doesn't care. They're just people that are holding their land temporarily. Every major media company makes money off this. Everyone makes money off the Palestinians except regular Palestinians. And I don't think, it's good to see 7,000 or 8,000 people here, but it's not going to move the needle.
Right. One other thing here too, and no matter what happens, that if Kamala wins the election or if Trump wins, I mean, people still need to start speaking out. Just because, and this goes as a direct challenge to those that are progressives or independents or aligned with the Democratic Party. By going to brunch, you're giving the signal that you never gave a damn in the first place,
right.
Which is what we saw when Biden got elected into office. If this was all happening under Trump right now, if Donald Trump was president from 2020 to 2024, this crowd would be 10 times this size. So where is everybody?
They're at a brunch. This is the problem we've been talking about this whole year. When you walk into a thing that's happening, if you're fighting and you just start fighting when the thing's happening, you've already lost. The only way to win is to be prepared for the next event. So right now we can't affect the 2024 election, but we sure as hell can affect 2028. Same idea here.
Right.
Again, the problem at the end of the day is there just aren't enough people that really care about this. in one, it's status quo is winning, and in a trench warfare situation where both sides are pitted against each other, no one can talk. Bigger army diplomacy wins.
Right. So as a final note, we're going to be talking more about this on tomorrow morning's show, 9 a.m. Central, YouTube, Rumble, Rockfin, Odyssey, and Kick. So please be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Hard Lens Media is also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, so follow us there. I had higher hopes for this convention. Philly was more of a rock and roll kind of event. 2020 was completely mediocre and lackluster. And 2024, while there is turnout, overall, folks, if you've seen the images within the DNC, if you've seen how the liberals were covering their ears as dead Palestinian children's names were being read out, it is abundantly clear the Democratic Party never liked you, never thought about you. The Democratic Party doesn't respect you. And when they don't respect you, you shouldn't respect them either. So break away from the two-party system. Don't vote Democrat. Don't vote Republican. That was my shirt falling off. That was somebody grabbing me for a second.
I just want to say to everyone, it's good that this is happening, but again, it's like it's too little too late to change anything. The Democrats are, you know what? Okay, I'll just change the subject slightly. You know what? I know none of you had on your 2016 bingo card that in 8 years' time, Trump would be running again. That's one thing you'd never have on your bingo card again. And then second, that everyone would be protesting Biden and Kamala.
Yeah.
For this. It's just like, everything that we're told about just about everything by mainstream media ends up not being true. Trump's supposed to be the death of democracy. People still seem to be protesting just fine. Trump's on and out. It's like everything that Democrats said Trump would do is what is happening right now.
I gotta say something to you. Look, Trump isn't the end-all, be-all threat to the Republic. All right? Things were bad before Donald Trump ever even ran for office, okay? Trump isn't the problem, all right? He's not the main boss. The main bosses are the politicians that have been in office for decades and decades. And how do I know that? I live in Chicago. 4 generations deep. We have perfected feudalism in this city. All right? And before anyone says, oh, well, Chicagoans voted for this. No, we did not. All right? Low voter turnout. People are not incentivized to support the Democratic Party. People are not incentivized to support these politicians because we have dynastic politicians. Does it come as no surprise that somebody like Donald Trump came into existence? It doesn't surprise me, but sadly, this isn't the first time. Keep that camera steady, Daniel, or else.
Fair enough.
So, as a final note, we'll see all of you guys sharp Monday morning, 9 a.m. Central, YouTube, Rumble, Rockfin, Odyssey. This is Kit with Hard Lens Media. Daniel Upker is my cameraman, and we got a lot more work to do. The fight isn't over.
So the end of the protest is here. You got the police marching behind. And then there's all the traffic that's been waiting for.
No, that's the police convoy.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they're going. So yeah, it's I don't know. Let me flip this. Yeah, it's been pretty peaceful, honestly.
Yeah.
Again, it's just there's
wasn't
not.
1968.
No, it was not 1968 at all. This was again just not enough people. I think everyone in chat is saying the right thing. Like no one really cares. Like.
Well, we care.
Well, I mean, just being again, no one. I should say, no one in power really cares. But it's crazy that this is the Democrats doing everything that they said that they were against. Yep. It's like you could say, like everyone could boogeyman Trump all they want, but it seems a little overblown in the modern era, doesn't it?
Yeah, and if you're afraid of Donald Trump, then you're not a serious person, okay?
Yeah.
Donald Trump isn't the problem. The problem is the corruption. The problem is the politicians. The problem is the system itself and in its entirety. We've been doing this for 7 years, and we've been trying to tell people for a very long time. I got this, man. We've been trying to tell people that it is okay to question the Democratic Party, and that it is okay to break away from it.
So much shit for exactly what we said would
happen.
happen.
And we've been proven correct. We've been censored not once but 9 times. So we know all too well what it means to be censored, silenced, and suppressed. And no one should go through that. But yet, throughout all the years, nothing has changed. The only way it's going to change is hopefully that all of you who watch, no matter where you stand politically, will step up and help build a better future. Because sooner or later, the time that we do have will be gone. And we have to look at the next generation. And if we look down the ground, they start asking us what we did or why things are bad, and we tell them we didn't fight. Well, you only can learn the lesson for so long until there's no time left. So, see you guys sharp Friday morning, 9 a.m. as you should. I want to give a huge shout out to Jimmy Dore, Russell from Due Dissidence, Craig from the Convo Couch. Shout out to Nick and Rome of RBN. Thank you so much for coming to my city. It was really great to meet all of them face to face and not behind a screen. They're each doing work in their own right, and I want to thank you all. So, without further ado, peace, everybody.